Good morning, good morning, good morning to you and you and you. Oop. Everything I need, y'all. Okay. Might be by myself for a while, which is okay. Not a problem. Open this. Hi, Steph. How are you? Sorry about the sound. So I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby for 99 cents a while ago. So I'm going to gesso it right now and put it to the side and let it dry. And that's what I'm going to start with. So how are you this morning? How was your Thanksgiving? If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I should say. Some people don't, so. We just had a small little Thanksgiving dinner with the father-in-law. So, good. Don't lose my string. All right, so we got this little truck I got from the Dollar Tree. Now back here, if I get lucky, I just break off the tree. Just works out easier to paint. So I'm going to gesso all these. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I am not. Because, actually, let's do that right away. I have an old school ruler. And I am going to be using the school ruler to go above my truck. And I want to cut it like so. So I want to mark there. Got my little handy Dollar Tree saw. And I'm just going to cut that. A little bit. Bear with me. This is what I did yesterday. Boom. Cut. Easy peasy. Because that is going to go right there. The tree's going to go in there somewhere. So all these pieces I got to prep. And it don't take long to dry. If I can get it open. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm just going to gesso everything. actually. Coming up. How cheap that is, eh? There we go. Get the edges also. Really good. This is white gesso is all I'm using. All right, a little bit more. Looks pretty good to me. So right there. I'm going to do the tree. There's that ruler. Cover that up. And then the truck. The reason I gesso is it seems to take the paint better. So at least that's what I think. So I'll give it one more coat. So I'm just going to let this dry. Now I got to determine. Oops, a slip little mess right there. Clean that up. Now the next. About one item. That's it. And it was a head thermometer. Yeah, nothing too exciting. I got 90% of my Christmas done. The kids get cash. The older ones, like my daughter and son-in-law and my son, they all get cash. My oldest granddaughter, who's 17, I give her cash. I could find something little for her to open, but 90% of the time, I get cash. Just the littler ones. So I know the truck's going to be red. We're going to put that to the side because we're going to do this one first. I'm going to put this to the side. Let them all dry over here. Now I have to determine what color I want the plaque itself. Because the truck's going to be red. I think I'm going to put it black, and then you're all going to see something. I have this thing for crackling, so we're going to crackle this, but I have to have an undercolor color. I think it's going to be black. So a cute spot and stuff. Or I should maybe green. I may do green. I haven't decided yet. So clean up my little area. So I got a little gesso here. Let's use this gesso up. Not waste it. Let's do another coat on this. One more coat. And clean. I'm hauling out my Christmas stuff today. And I'm going to start decorating my house. That's what I'm going to do. Because my tree will be in next week by the 1st. When is the 1st? So the 1st is Tuesday. My Christmas tree will be here. So I can kind of go through and pick and choose. But I can also see what I made because I make a lot of my decor. I want to make kind of duplicates. So yeah. You know, I posted a picture of it. So I'll have to post a picture of this when it's done because I won't be able to attach the truck to the plaque until it totally dries. But I can show you how I do this. And I learned this from Joe from Have At It. So I can't take credit how I do this. Now I have to determine. I think I'm going to go with a green. So, oops, wrong drawer. Wrong here. Let's see. And it's called pistachio green. It's a dark green. We're going to go with that one. This is a dark green. I don't want to go a light green. I'll go with a dark green. It's made by Arteza. Oh. Oh yeah, I like this color green. This is a Christmas green to me. Morning, Vanessa. So, oh yeah, I like that green. I'm just going to cover. Get this set edge. Oop, got globby there. Too much glob, so I just want to get the edge of green. I ain't worried about the edge when I do the technique, so but I want to get the edge green all the way around. I hope y'all had a nice Thanksgiving. Less than a month to Christmas, guys. Woo! And then the end of 2020. Do you think 2020 is going to be wetter? 2021 going to be any better than 2020? I have no idea. I think I don't know, with everything going on in our government, I don't know how 21 is going to be. It is, to me, it's scary. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's scary. Oh, it's very, I don't know the word, uneasy feeling going into 2020 or 2021. I didn't have that last year going into 2020. Yeah, I have that uneasy, just, this paint's a little thick. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me some water. I mean, we don't even know. I mean, they say Biden won. Then it's like, is Biden our president? Is Trump our president? Is he fighting this? What is that? You don't know. It's crazy. That's better. Arteza paint, I love Arteza paint, but it's really thick. So sometimes I water it down just to get it a little more manageable. Yeah, hopefully it's better than that. Yeah. Well, what gets me is this Corona thing. I'm supposed to be high number state right now. I'm in Wisconsin. Is it how different governors are handling each state? You would think that there would be a certain protocol or something that's standard for every state. I mean, to me, it's just plumb crazy how every state is different. I get the numbers may be different, but you think the standards of handling this coronavirus state that we're in would be somewhat similar. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. You see where the darker paint, that's okay. I'm moving it around right now. It's not going to matter anyways because this is the undercolor, but let's get this moved a little bit here. Picking up some of that color, the darker tone. Not a problem. Because once I get this layer dry, I'm going to go this way across. See, you're under a curfew. I am not under a curfew. Where are you, Vanessa? See, in California, Teresa's under a curfew too. That's what I get. That's what Massachusetts. Okay. So let's see what is. God, I can't spell this morning. Let's see. We're at let's see. In my county, we're at 22,931 cases. 139 deaths. as of yesterday. And I mean, you look at my state and it's just littered with little dots, however they do that. And then let's see, Massachusetts, 37,000 in the whole state. What's the whole state of Wisconsin, though? Come on. I'm looking on Google Map. There we go. Let's see, they're doing it by county. I want 398 cases just in Wisconsin. Yeah, so it's like, I don't get who determines. It's like I said, you would think that the states would be very similar how they're handling it, and every state's different. Good morning, whoever just came in. All right, so now I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to go this way with the paint. Give it one more coat. And I'm just going to go real fast across. I like the looks of that now. Okay. Very careful. Just to give it a good back and forth here. Kind of good. There we go. It's good. Yeah, and it's very covered. Very good. And now I'm just going to set this right here for now, and I'm going to clean up over here. And then I'm going to give this a dry. I want to clean up each little somewhat mess as I go, so I don't pick up that other paint. Actually, I'm going to clean off this whole thing real quick. So, majority of this off of this baby wipe. Now, get the rest of it. There we go. Got the green off, got the white gesso. So I don't pick any of that up doing the next thing. There we go. I'll bring my black back. And I'm gonna try this. Good morning, Jennifer. How was your Thanksgiving? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do real quick, guys? I'll put this back. And I'm gonna get my green brush and see how well I can get my Christmas tree painted using this. Just gonna spray on the brush, loosening it up a little bit. There we go. Should have thought of that before I cleaned up the paint. But I think there's enough in my brush itself to paint the tree. Yeah, see, I got enough. Trim my edges. Got them all. It's good, good. Ooh, one spot. Hopefully two. There we go. That looks good. Paint a tree. Now I got that little bit. Alright. Alright. It's tacky. So well, that's good, Jen. Ooh, a piece of hair. Ooh. Almost looks black, don't it? But it is a green. It's like a hunter dark green, and that's what I was going for. Oh, cool. You print out your planner? I should do that. Where'd you find a prints for a planner? I'm going to let this cool because the next thing I'm going to put on here is glue, and I don't want the heat from this to affect the glue. So I'm going to sit here and catch up on chat for a little bit. It don't take long. So I bought it an updated planner and just Yeah, I want to get a happy planner. I miss doing a planner. I used to decorate a planner weekly, and I love doing it. So I think I'm going to go back to doing that and do it once a week. I mean, I have this one. This was my planner this year. And it's really, and I want to, so I like decorating a planner with stickers and all that goodness. I used to do that all. I got like 6 of them, and I stopped for some reason or another. And I kind of miss doing it. Picked up a little color, tap it with my hand, but that's okay. That's all right. Can't wait to start recording. Yeah, I used to do planner videos. To go way back when I first started, that's a lot of planner videos. Washi tape and little cute stickers, and I miss doing it. So I thought, you know what, 2021, I'm going to do a planner again. I'm so excited because I get to start my daily on December 1st. Yeah. Yeah, it was so fun and relaxing to me. Even if I didn't have anything planned, it was so fun just decorating a planner. And I used it too, more than I used this little one, because I purposely did it so I knew what was going on. Yeah. Planner's going to be one of mine. I got a lot of views on those videos too. All right, the next step to this. The next 2 steps. I gotta get everything I need out. This happens kind of fast. Where to go? I just dropped it. It's white paint. Does this one got paint in it? Oh yeah, okay. All right. Everyday kids glue. Everyday Elmer's glue. Let's see how fast this comes out the bottle for me. Oh, cool. Might need to add more of that. We'll see. Just spread it out. I go right to the edge. I'm not doing the edge itself, but I go right to the edge with it. Get a good layer of glue. This is not my idea. I learned this from my friend Joe from Have At It taught me this. So, shout out for Joe. This is one of my favorite looks of stuff I do. And I just get it all the way across. Make sure your whole surface that you're going to do is covered. And right now I'm just going, making sure the edge to the edge. Get back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to go this way real quick. Just real quick. There's that hair. That's our. I thought I got that hair. Dang. Wow, Tina, you're shitting big time. Come on. Oh my God, I can't get it. Come on. Come on. Wow, I think I got it this time. I thought I got it last time. There we go. We'll go back and forth. I might have to add just a little bit more glue because I did that spot. So I'm going to just make sure it's got good enough glue on there. So, okay. Let's move this out a little bit. One more time. Oh, so covered all over. That looks good. Let's do a little bit right here. Move it out. Okay. That's good. And I'm going to go back this way real quick. Just real fast. Okay. I am totally covered with glue across the whole thing. Get your white paint or whatever color you choose. I am using white. And you get that glossy look I got going on. And I'm just going to go real thin over the top. Real thin. Try not to move the glue. Just the paint. Whoops. Real thin. And you can do it. Real thin. Real thin. All right. Now, do not, whoops. See, I picked some up. That's a bad idea. Do not heat set this. You just let this dry on its own. Okay? You don't heat set it. You just leave it. And it, as you can see, I already got some started. It's a crackle look, guys. You got the look going, like coming across already. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go wash my brushes real quick. And I'll just let this sit here and you guys can kind of see the magic that's happening. And I am not going to attach my truck to this. Okay. I had been using the same two oven mitts all day yesterday, but somehow burnt myself when taking. Oh, ouch, ouch. So I'm going to let this sit here and you guys can kind of watch. You'll see it change. The longer it dries, the longer it will crackle. And then when I get back, I'll move it to the side and we'll paint the truck. I probably will not put my truck on this until this is totally dry, which could be an hour, could be 3 hours. I like leaving it for a little day, really let the crackle and the glue do its job. And I think it's the coolest look. It's one of my favorite looks. I'm glad it's one of my favorite techniques that Joe's taught me. Because, you could see where, like, here it's kind of thick and here, but I'm still getting some crackling. So the longer it dries and sits, it'll get more of a crackle look. And then if you want to, after I get the crackle look, sometimes I'll come in and I'll just put a nice clear coat on it so it stays and it doesn't flake off. I have a lot of my Christmas decor has a crackle look. Cute. So I'm going to go wash my brushes. I know it's one of my favorites. I love doing the crackle look. One of my favorite techniques. I'm going to go wash my brushes real quick. I'm going to let this sit here and do its thing, and you guys can watch it crackle. Live TV. And then we'll paint the truck. Ooh, it's coming along good. I like it, like it, like it. And I got my little heater on in here, so it'll probably go faster because I was cold this morning. We'll be right back. Look at it, guys. I made a pumpkin pie, and nobody had a slice of it because we were all too full. Here's my pecan pie, which the husband rated. Because that's his favorite pie. So, oh, look at how it's looking. Loving it. So, I'm going to sit here and eat a piece of pie real quick. I didn't have no pie yesterday, and Jen got me hungry. Mentioning pie. Ooh. Ah, get off there. Damn it. Oh, it's got something on there. Oh, hang on. I can still do something real quick. What it got on there. So I'm just gonna work a magic a little bit here. There we go. It's looking cool. I'm liking it. It's one of my best. I'm liking how it's looking. They gave me 2 BFs of big pie at his work. They gave me 2 pies at my job. A lot of pie for 2. Yeah, tell me about it. I wouldn't have made the pie if I'd have known. My father, I made the pies. And then went down to the father-in-law's. And he's like, no, I don't want no pie. I'm going to wait for my granddaughters. He didn't trust my pies. Because Diamond's going to bring him pies over. And I'm thinking, oh, I see how I rate in this family. I had a giggle, though. Okay. I am not the best pie maker, so. God damn, it's good. Actually, I'm proud of myself. I know it's looking really good. Even that boo-boo spot, you can't even tell. Now I'm gonna decide if I want to crackle the truck. I'll let you guys. Should I crackle the truck? What do you think? Yes, because I'll redo the tree. I'll crackle the truck, the whole 9 yards. See, I was gonna go on that there. I'll crackle it as well. Put white underneath, or the white underneath, red on top. White underneath of the tree, green on top. One of my favorite techniques. And I bought crackle and I could never get it to work right. And Joel's like, use Elmer's glue. And I'm like, what? I was in the middle of a video. I've never got frustrated on a video before. Never. I'm usually pretty laid back. But I was getting frustrated. And I was given directions by a certain somebody, and I won't name, who didn't know what they were doing. And Joel messaged me, Tina, just let it go. Because I'm one of these, I don't get frustrated on a project. I'll figure it out, you know. I just set it aside. I was going to sew, because I wasn't getting this look. And this is the look I wanted to. Like you said, I think somebody said here, the old barn look. Exactly. So Joel told me, just put it aside. I'll teach you a technique after you're done. Got off the live, contacted Joe. She walked me through it, and I got what I wanted. Sometimes people think they know when they don't know. I'm not one to give advice, but you just see me do it here. So you know this technique works. But she was leading me in a direction, and I've come to realize to certain somebody that I won't name, her crackle isn't crackle. This is crackle. It amazes me how it does it. Just think, that's how when I moved in my house, my windows looked. Outside, I had to paint them. I said to the guy, but I like that look. He goes, you can't have that look in the city. Because I'm like, it's decor. Because I wasn't going to paint the outside of my windows because I had this nature crackle look. He wouldn't let me keep it. The weathered look. And this is kind of how my craft room's going to look. We move into Scott's dad's. It's all dark paneling. I hate it. The room I'm going to have. So what I'm going to do to lighten it up is I'm just going to paint it white, but real fast, real quick, so I can get that like mixture of brown and white look going. To brighten the room up a little bit. It'll have that wash look, I guess they call it. I usually don't eat, because Jennifer got me hungry. I have such a migraine. I have a sinus infection. I had a migraine on top of that. Plus, my neighbors, they were so nicely started playing their boom boom music at 10 o'clock in the morning. Because I thought, okay, I'm going to take some medication, lay down. I couldn't sleep. It was so loud. Then 9 o'clock last night, I got a hold of my landlord. He tried to get a hold of them. You couldn't hear our TV over there, boom, boom, boom. I get it's a holiday, but have some sort of respect, you know? I called cops on him last night. I was not in the mood. They showed up. I mean, from 10 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then their music is so loud that they're screaming to talk. So you have that mixed in there. Yeah. I already told my landlord they have a New Year's Eve party. I'm going to be pissed. And he's like, no, they're not going to. He's what told me to call the cops last night because he was out of town. Plus, he was being ignored when he called. Because I usually don't call the police because I always think they have better things to do than do with a petty neighbor situation. So I called my landlord. He's in Minneapolis. So he tries calling him. And I told Norm, I went over there, knocked, they're ignoring me. All they do is have to turn it down. That's all I told Norm. They should just turn it down. They don't need it where I can hear it on my side of the duplex. But you could see him look out the window at me and ignore me. I told Norm that. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah. I walked over, knocked on the door, rang their doorbell. They looked out the curtains at me and didn't answer the door. All right, I'm going to take care of my plate. I'll be right back. Thank you for being patient. Like I said, Jennifer got me hungry. I had that headache. Yeah. I had such a headache. So, you know, the sinus headache last night. So, music on. Then my eyes were watering. That's how bad it was for me last night. Yeah. And I get it's a holiday, but you know what? When you live in a duplex or an apartment complex, you got to respect each other. And when I called the police officer last night, I asked him, because there's a noise order, and it's from 10 at night till 7 a.m., only if it's the outside. Now, we live in a dwelling together, basically. We share a wall. But like I said to him, he asked me to describe my duplex. I said, my bedroom is on the driver's driveway side. There's a bathroom, closet, basement, basically our living room, our wall to wall. But then we share a wall that goes down to the basement and then the bathroom. That's it. I'm in my bedroom that ain't even connected to the center wall that splits the duplex, and I can still hear their music in my bedroom. And I said, to me, that was just not nice. Okay, I'm going to move this away. Now, we're going to do the truck. Question is, white on the bottom. I'm thinking white on the bottom, red on top. So the red crackles. I think that's what we're going to go for. Does that sound cool? What do I do with the white paint, Jennifer? Tell me. I lost. Did I put it away? I think I put that away. I remember cleaning. Oh, it's right here. So we're going to do white. And then I got to pick the red. Let's pick the red. Do I want to go this red? Or... yeah, I'm going to use this red. It's the only cool red I got, actually. I got that Dollar Tree paint, but I tried to crackle something with the Dollar Tree paint, and it just didn't work right. So we're going to use this Arteza. Okay, let me get a drink here. Ah. What's going to be, it's going to be done in sections. Some white or red. White. This is going to be black crackle. This is going to be like yeah, because the tires are black. So that's going to be cool because it's going to be painted totally white, glue, and I'm going to have to do it in sections. So this is going to be black down here, and then it's going to be crackling. That's going to be cool. It's going to look cool. Let's see how this looks. So I'll have to do this in sections. So we're going to put the white all over it. I'm thinking about putting gray in the tires. Yeah, we're going to put gray in the tires. So that the tires look gray when a crack goes through the black. What do you think of that? Or should I just go white? Decisions. The decisions. Yeah. Because I'm going to crackle the black on top. So I'm thinking add a little white. That would be in a cool looking truck. Never crackled a truck before, so that's kind of cool. Just right there. But like Scott said last night to my landlord, because he called, but I was laying in bed when he called. Scott answered it. He goes, if you're going to be that type of person that wants to have parties and play music like they do all the time, find a place that you don't have, share a wall or a duplex, And it's not like, okay, they do it all day. It gets just crazy. I only can handle so much before I lose my mind. Scott, we told him if things don't improve, we're going to be finding a place in the spring. We live here, got a convenience because of Scott's dad, but I told Scott to have that convenience and put up with this. That's bullshit. So, if it don't improve, we told our landlord last night we'll be moving in the spring. He's like, no, because we've been here almost 7 years. He's never had a problem. Lou's a tenant that you've never had a problem with, cops called or anything, to a tenant he had the city out 2 weeks ago, twice. in 1 week. That wasn't I didn't do that. Because Norma asked, and I'm like, no, my son, Spectre. He goes, yeah, I got a letter in the mail. I'm not pleased. Because, see, my landlord can get fined. And I guess it's on the verge. Because this is the first time that I decided to call the police on a noise complaint. Usually I call my landlord and I make him deal with it. Because, he's the landlord. Deal with it. Well, I found out this is their 7th time that somebody's called the police on them for noise. So it's not just me. So it must be the other neighbors. I said, oh, he probably thinks it's me. He goes, no, he asked. And I told him no. I'm like, because privacy matters. My landlord told me you couldn't tell him anyways. But he's like, I know who one of the ladies were. I know who one of the neighbors. But they had a city guy out twice in 2 weeks. And I asked Norm what that was about. And that was about him selling and working on vehicles. Because we live in okay. The thing is they moved to the wrong neighborhood. Not that I'm saying they shouldn't live in this neighborhood. But we are so close to Lambeau Field. And it's all about prestige. It's almost like living in those private neighborhoods where you better not have this in your yard without the permission. If you do certain things, and I'm on Amazon looking. I know I was on Amazon. I didn't think their Black Friday stuff was that big a deal. So everybody's here in this little section that I live in, and it's all the way around Lambeau Field, okay? They want their their yards to look pleasant. They want it to look nice for resale value and all that. And these people, they moved to the wrong neighborhood. I told to do what he wants to do in his yard. He wants to work on cars in his garage. He wants to sell them in and out of his driveway. Yeah, I knew that was going to cut it in this neighborhood. No way. A lot of my neighbors, they're older too. I live in a very old neighborhood. For every 3 houses, there's an elderly person living there. So we knew, I'm like, yeah, that was they picked the wrong neighborhood to move in. So, I mean, his neighbor next to him, she's a retired school teacher, or something like that. And then the neighbor next to them, he's an older gentleman too. So, yeah, I told Norm he's in the wrong neighborhood. Because these are residents. We're in a rental. We're the only rental. And then it's on this whole area. The rest is all residential, I said, big mistake where he decided to move. They decided to move and think it's going to fly. It's not going to. But yeah, yesterday I had enough. When you're not feeling well, like I was, because I'm thinking, oh, shoot, what am I coming down with? I took a chance going down with my father-in-law. I wore a mask when I was down there, except for when I ate, I didn't stay long either because I just didn't feel good. And I told Scott, they got a half an hour, or I'm going to go. It's pretty bad that I gave them a half an hour. And I was going down my father-in-law's to sleep. I shouldn't have to leave my home to go sleep. That's how bad it was last night. So I redid the tree with gesso. I'm letting it dry. Truck is painted white. I'm going to add another coat of white and another coat of gray on the tires once it dries a little bit. And then I'm going to crackle the truck first. And then I'll do the tires. I wonder if I should do the bumpers a different color instead of red. Do you think I should do the bumpers silver? Wouldn't that be cool? Now I'll just do red. I'm a red truck person, so yeah. Oh, I did everything before I called my lip. I did, Jennifer. I tried. They just don't care. And that's what I told Norm, my landlord. And that's what I told the police. Because I called the non-emergency number. Told my dilemma. Told him they also had better things to do than worry about this. He could hear it. The guy and the police officer at the end of the phone, he goes, "Is that what I'm hearing in the background?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I held my phone on. He goes, "Yeah, we're sending somebody out." That's how loud it was. And you know how yeah, I expect noise. And like I told them, I expect noise because we share a wall. I get that. But their music, if you would have walked in my duplex, not realizing it, say that somebody called it and they didn't know the address and it came to my door, they'd think it was me. That's how loud it was. Yeah. So there's a difference in playing music to having it. So I'm thinking, how can they hear each other? Well, they can't because they're screaming over top of each other. On top of that, I'm hearing them scream to talk. And they got kids. And that was going on since 10 o'clock yesterday morning. It's not like it just started at 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. No, 10 o'clock in the morning all day. And I put up with it and then at 8:30, 8 o'clock, I had enough. I wanted to go to bed. Trying to get a hold of my landlord. Did everything like I told the police officer. He asked me, "Did you try calling the landlord?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said he hasn't called back yet. And he goes, "You put up with it that long?" I said, "Yeah," because it's during the day. But you know what? It's evening now. It's almost 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8 o'clock, I believe. When I called, I said, enough is enough. And he goes, "I don't blame you, ma'am. We'll send somebody out." They were out here within probably an hour. Because about 9:30, it all shut down. So, because I look at it, officers got better things to do than to deal with petty neighbor shit. But man, I felt like I was at a club. You know how you go to a bar? You open the door? Yep, that's how it was yesterday. Bad. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. I still have to get my black out. I gotta get me some black paint. Oops, did it again. I'm grabbing the wrong drawer. Why do I keep grabbing the wrong drawer? I'm squeezing the bare minimum out of my black. I got Dollar Tree black, but it ain't as good. So, look, these tires are small and not that big. So, what do I... Now, do I want to wait? Witch. I'm a witch. See, like, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, like I said to the guy in my landlord, I don't mind they play their music, but I shouldn't be able to hear it like it should in my house. You know? And last night, when you're on a phone and they can't hear you, yeah, I felt like I was walking in a club. Okay, I forgot what I was going to do to tree. If I was going to do white on the bottom and green on top, or green and then the white on top. What do you think? Let me know what you think on a tree. If I should do green on top and white crackle, or white and then the green on top, and see what it looks like. Let me know what you think. Six a.m. All right, we're going to crackle the truck. White and green on top. Okay. We're going to crackle the truck. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing on the truck. Get my brush. So I'm just going to... See, I don't know what it's like in other cities, but here in Green Bay, if the landlord does not take the precautions, get off that, they can lose their property to the city. So my landlord is not going to, with these complaints that he's getting, it's not looking well for him right now. And he knows when complaints come in because they can even take your house. Because I'm like, if they can take a rental, can they take the house? If they get, yeah. It's some sort of law here in the city of Green Bay, which I didn't even know about. I thought that really interesting, that if they get too many complaints on one dwelling, they can step in. I didn't know that. Aren't I happier, Nate? This is going to be so cool looking. Trying to get the spots that I can see. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Alright, that looks good. Here, look. I'm going to get that feather out a little bit there. Looks good. Alright, the door. Alright, here we go. Red wine. Yeah, I didn't even pop my wine last night, guys. That's how I had such a headache. I still got it. I gotta go get more medication today. When Scott gets up, he's gonna run me. Okay, here we go. We're crackling red. What is this? Something in there. One in there. Here we go. Here we go. Red real lightly red. We're going to see how this looks, guys. I'm excited. Like I said, try not to pick up the glue. Door's going to be a booger, though. Just going to tap. Red, red wine, you're my favorite. I'll do the edges after. Ooh, good. Try to get in a crease around the door. That looks pretty good there. Okay. Almost put my paint in the wrong color. Ooh. Come on, quit picking up, Tina. I don't want that. Trying to get around the lip here. I'm gonna just go real quick. Okay. On the edge there. And then there, I'm getting that spot right there. Just gonna dab there. There we go. Okay, around the wheel. Oh, a little red, I can fix that. The wheel. Well, we'll see if it starts crackling here soon. Inside the wheel well. There we go. I'll fix the gray here in a second. Grab a paint right there. Don't want. I might have to do this one again. I've had to do them again. I might have had to do this in sections. And it's easy to redo. It's not that hard. All right. Get off there. I'm going to pick up. Oh, got a white spot there. I don't want. There we go. Let's see what happens real quick here. I should mainly redo it. I might have to redo it. And I'm going to get a brush and feather this out here. Like that gob here in the fender I don't want. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to redo my truck. I think I'm going to have to do the back half first, move to the middle because the glue is drying too fast. So, usually I don't use heat set, so let's see what happens when I heat set. Maybe I'll get a look that I don't think I'm going to get because this paint's thick. I should have maybe watered it a little bit. Oh, so we'll see. I'm getting it a little bit. So what I'm going to do, you guys might find this crazy, is I'm going to grab some water. And I'm just going to kind of come in and water this down a little bit in some spots and see what happens. Because this paint was awfully thick. Let's see if I can get it to do a little bit more. I might. And just kind of move the paint a little bit here and see what happens. And if I don't like it, I'll just re-gesso it and redo it. Because that's so thick right there. Yeah, I should have thinned my paint out a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo this, guys. But you know what? Let's see what it looks like after I do the water a little bit. Let's see if it makes a difference here. God, that's so thick. So one thing about Arteza paint, it's very thick. Very thick. So all right. Well, let's go. All right, I'm going to give it a heat set just a little bit. Cool. That's all right. Look. I'm going to leave it alone. Let's see what happens. The heat set. If I don't get no crackle or the look I'm going for, I'll just re-gesso it and start all over. And I'll make sure the red paint's a little watery. Yeah. And I'll only do half the truck at a time yet, too. I'm going to leave, just so right over it, because I got some thick spots of the paint, which is kind of cool looking, but it's not the look I want. Yeah, I'm going to adjust to the truck again. And we're going to start all over. And it don't take much. Because that's the fun part about crafting. There we go. Okay, redo. Especially. So, I'm going to redo the trestle. And that's going to, real quick, trestle this whole truck again. Even the window, even the gray. I'm just going to do it all. Poor truck. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay to start over. It's a little pink. That's all right. It's okay. All that heat, you think it would be dry. Oh. Told Scott last night that I wish we had a stereo because I'd show him what real music sounds like. Play some 80s rock. Still good music. Ooh, I really picked up red that time. It's all right. Because I'm going to redo it all. Okay. Got a pink truck going on, guys. And a halfway pink Christmas tree that I got it on. So I'm going to dry this, clean my brush, and redress it. Because I just stuck it in red. That over there. Dry. The things we do for love. Da-da, da-da. I don't think this is for love. All right. Now, let's just one more time. Or two, or three. All depends how wide it can be. There we go. Well, if I don't pick no red up, we're good. And that, I don't know. I ain't too concerned about the edges in the window because I'll probably go back with just a paintbrush, smaller paintbrush, and get them later anyways. So that's where I'm picking up the red, right in there. Damn it. God. Ah, damn it. Right in there, I'm picking up that red. That's right. This poor truck. By the time I'm done, it'll look cool. I ain't too worried. Except for that. Over. Yep, picked up red again. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go with it white. I'm gonna see what happens. Alright, do one more thing of gesso, and then I'm gonna white it out. I don't want pink coming through, you know? And the crackles, I want white. Alright, now I gotta clean this brush because there's pink in this again. I tell you, red is one of the hardest colors to actually cover up. So, clean this over here. So I'll get the red out of it. Ooh, got gesso for 3 projects in. Ooh, okay. More than I needed. Okay, red is gonna go real lightly. And I'm not gonna worry about that spot in there. Poor Dollar Tree truck. But I'm gonna make it work. It's not the first time I've done this half a dozen times on a project. So, just on my tree. Okay. Now I gotta get my gesso because there's a lot of gesso. I poured out for some reason. I squeezed too much. So we're going to boom. 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 Okay. Not too shabby now. Okay. Alrighty now. Except for something I just got on the door. Oh, there we go. Let's take a breather. Now. Alright. We're gonna make this work, Jennifer. Got all these brushes all over here. Put that aside, put that aside. I don't know which is which, so we're gonna move this up here real quick. I'm gonna clean this. Tina Morning Project Disaster. Okay. All right. Look at this, guys. Ready? How cool that's looking. That's looking so cool. So that's looking cool. The truck will look cool too. I'm going to let this dry a little bit on its own, which it won't take long. And then I'll heat set it, and then I'll put the white paint. I'm going to go wash the brushes here because I don't know which is which. So that one I know. This one I don't know. So I'll be right back. My hip's bothering me a little bit today, which surprises me. I haven't. My hip hasn't been bothering me, so I'm surprised that it actually is. Oops, how much food on it? That's there. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. So, all right. It will look awesome. Thanks, Jennifer. It'll look great by the time I'm done. It's not the first time I had to redo something, so I'll just do it in sections. I'll do like this part first, move to this section. But I turned my heat off, so I think now that my little heater's off, because it's awfully warm in here, because this is almost already dry on its own, I think plus I'm going to thin out the paint. The red paint's awfully thick, so I'm going to do that right now. So one thing about artisan paint, it's really thick, so I just water it down. And I forgot to do that when I did the red. That didn't help much. This time I got it though. Got it all soupy. Not too soupy, but not too thick either. So. Yeah, that's looking good right there. Good consistency. See? Good consistency. There we go. All right, we got the red prepared. Let me do a heat set on the top. I'm going to do the white over it. All right. Let's do the coat of white. Get my brush here. Stir up my white. Come on, there we go. good. Looks good. Oh, right there. A little white right there. Around the edge here. Okay. Now, heat set the white. And we'll do the glue. Let this cool a little bit. Thank God for punches. I think that's what I forgot to do. I didn't wait to let the wood cool, and I put the glue on, so the glue dried too fast. Plus with the thick paint, so that's what I think I forgot. I was thinking, did I wait long enough last time? And now I'm thinking about it. I think I didn't. So let this cool a little bit. I'm going to do the tires after the fact. Yeah. Really warm. So let this cool. See the things you realize after you do it the second time around? I was thinking, wait a minute, did I let this cool enough? Probably not. The heat set it. So. Still a little warm. Okay. A little too warm. So now I forgot when we were going to do the Christmas tree, Jennifer. Were we going to do it white and green on top? Or green on the bottom and white on top? I forgot. Ugh. I could do it paint green on top. Okay. So I'm going to paint my Christmas tree real quick then with the white. And let that sit aside. I can't remember. Okay. Christmas tree is painted white. I'll let that dry on its own. Wait, let's fill the truck. It is cooled down, so glue time. And I'm not going to worry about the inside of the window. I'll go back with a thin brush and do that with just solid color. But I need to get that out. There we go. Just like around the door. I just want to get the main areas, the glue. And then as long as there's no gobbies, that's what I'm worried about more than anything is gobs. I don't like gobs. Looks good. Looks good. All right, I'm going to go once across. Up here. I'm looking in the light so I can see how it looks. Make sure I got enough glue where I want it to be. All right, here goes nothing. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the inside wells. I'm just going to worry about everything on the outside. I'll come back in and do that. Or the edging. Oh, that edge there, right there. Come on. Okay. I think we're good. Get off that. I got something gross on my brush there. I still can't pick it up. There we go. Well, let's see what happens. I think we got it good. Good. Oops. A little gobby right there. So let's bring it down. There we go. Well, let's see what happens. I'm just gonna tap, 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 tap. Get that all right in there. On top. Oh, on the edge right there. No, I've never tried to clear. Does it never? Is there a difference? I've never did a clear. Dang it. Never did declare. All right, I'm going to fast track this because I'm curious. Let's see. Usually I wouldn't fast track, but I'm curious to see. Oh, yeah. Getting some of the effect. So you can go over certain spots too if it doesn't work right. So we're going to dry these tires off. And some spots may take longer. So I don't know. Too fast drying. So I'll let the rest dry on its own by itself. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, let me know. I don't know if would be a difference in the clear or not. I've never, like I said, never tried with the clear to see. And I don't even have any to even test it. Because I usually buy the 5-gallon glue. And I got a good deal on it, so. I ain't worried about the red in the window, the wheels. I'm just gonna do it. This happened. The gray. But look I am getting good effects though. I might have to go back over to the door a little bit, but we'll see. All right. We're just going to set this aside. See where it leads. And we're going to get, and I need to paint this white. How about this piece over here? Paint that white. It's like, what am I doing, ladies? I'm gluing the tree. That's what I'm doing. I was lost there for a second. Okay. Shiny coat on that. Let it sit just a little bit here. Let's look at this truck going on. Look at the truck's looking pretty cool, but I can see still wetness, so this will start drying more. But that's a cool look. And that's gonna look so cool. Bam. Put that back over there because I'm letting the tires dry. Get me some green. Don't need a lot of green. A little bit more than that. There we go. Give it a spritz a little bit. Stir it up. Just a little bit more spritz here. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the edges real quick. Just going to go down across. Edge, edge, edge. Edge, edge. I'm just skimming over the top. Skimming over the top. That's all I'm doing. Some of the tree you won't even see after I put it back in the truck. So I don't have to worry too much. I just want to get the edges. Looks good, looks good. Boom. Let it do its magic. Ah! Should have known not to touch that. All right. I'm the worst when it comes to paint. I really have no patience for paint. Oh. It's doing a crackle a little bit. It's real glossy, so I'll bring the truck back over. And I'm going to apply a little bit of glue right there, right here on this bumper. That bumper looks cool. This right here, leave the little glue. This is the fun part. Just dab, 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 dab. Another little layer of glue. I don't want that right there. Get out of there. Whatever. Just gonna add another little layer of glue. Maybe a little bit right there. And sit it for a minute here. There we go. Those two spots, I'm going to just set it off to the side and let it do its magic. All right. Look at the tree, guys. That's really cracking up. We're almost to a point where I'm almost can't do anything. This is going to be brown. So there might be a part 2 to this tomorrow. Because I'll let this sit and dry real good. I'll do the tires before we sign off. I got it. Around. Okay. That's gonna look so cool. Okay. I keep looking over at the truck, I'm sorry. All right, this is gonna be brown crackle. Oh, so I'm just gonna put a little gob of brown, water it a little bit. Get the brush here. Getting the paint ready before I put the glue, so I will do. Okay. I'm going to bring the truck back over real quick because I'm going to do these tires right away. And let the glue kind of... tires are going to have some red in it. I keep picking up red. I should have cleaned the red off. That's all right. I don't know how I keep picking up. Okay. Go on this side a little bit more. Get that fine layer of glue on. I'm going to let that get gummy. And do this. Okay. Alright, what's that right there? Get the black on. I forgot to get the black out. Oh man. Hopefully I got enough black in here. Yeah, I gotta get me some black. Ooh, probably just enough. Okay. Okay. All right. Brown. Brown, brown, brown. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the glue. Hang on. Fix this. All right. Brown. We're going to do the edge real quick. All the way around. So, and I'm okay with this looking rough on the edges a little bit because it's supposed to be weathered, you know. Okay, here we go on the top. Okay. Boom. All right. Before I touch anything again, I'll get my hands. So let's see how this starts reacting. Oop. I had such a mess to clean up here, guys. Brush wise, paint wise. But we'll see how this continues drying. But it's looking weathered like I want. Where I added the new glue on there, it's taking a little bit. That's all right though. And I'll just set this aside and let it do its thing. And like if this don't start crackling here or there or this red spot, I'll just add some more glue to it and then just put a light coat of paint over it. But the tree looks awesome. This looks awesome. I just got to do the edge, touch up the edges a little bit. It's going to look so cool. Just picture that on there. The tree. Might find me a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. Something. Might as well fix this edge up here. As long as I got the green paint on here. Just let it going around the edge. Just to clean it up a little bit. Ah! Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, got it. Didn't even, I fixed it with the Avon. Okay, there we go. That is done. Alrighty. Let's see how this turns out. So I think we're good. I don't know what else to do except watch it dry slowly. Tree looks awesome. I mean, look at that tree, guys. Look at that tree. I'm liking how the tree's looking. I just got to get the rest of the truck and the tire. And then tomorrow we'll put it together. So I want to thank each and every one of you for spending your morning with me in my incredible mess I got going on my desk. And I will probably talk to y'all maybe this afternoon. I don't know. I am going to go clean my bathroom so I can put up my new shower curtain. Yeah, I'm going to do a good once over in my bathroom, get out my, because I can start decorating. I don't start decorating technically till after Halloween, Thanksgiving. And today is the day after Thanksgiving, so I can actually start hauling out my Christmas stuff and let this dry naturally, because if I don't go preoccupy myself, I'm going to sit here with my dryer and go that route. So I will talk to y'all later. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now, everybody, and have a good Friday. I didn't think. It's Friday. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for stopping.